What if I told you that the coldest thing you could do after a breakup isn't revenge? It isn't proving yourself. It isn't even moving on in silence. Nope. The coldest thing you can do is become untouchable, not just physically, not just by blocking her number or ignoring her messages. I'm talking about becoming untouchable emotionally, psychologically, and energetically. The kind of detachment that makes you immune to her influence. The kind of power that makes her question everything. Picture this. She walks away. Maybe she says she's just not feeling it anymore. Maybe she met someone else. Maybe she gives you the classic, "It's not you, it's me." Whatever excuse she throws at you, the pain hits like a train. You feel it in your chest, in your stomach, in your bones. Your mind races, replaying every moment, every conversation, every touch. You start asking yourself, what did I do wrong? Could I have stopped this? Will she come back? And that's exactly where most men lose. Because when heartbreak strikes, most men panic. They text, they call, they beg for an explanation. They think if they just remind her of the good times, if they just say the right thing, she'll come back. But here's the harsh reality. Every word you say, every message you send, every attempt to make her remember what you had, it doesn't pull her closer, it pushes her further away. Because the moment she knows you're still emotionally invested, she wins. The moment she feels your desperation, she knows she made the right decision. Even if she's unsure, even if she's doubting, your reaction confirms her choice. You become predictable. And predictable men don't inspire desire. They don't inspire regret. But not you. Not this time. This time you do something different, something she never sees coming. You don't fight for her. You don't explain yourself. You don't try to prove your worth. Instead, you go cold. You vanish. You leave nothing behind. No reaction, no closure, no second chances. And that silence, that vacuum of energy, it's going to haunt her. Because now, instead of certainty, she has doubt. Instead of validation, she has emptiness. Instead of control, she has nothing. And nothing is terrifying. You see, people don't regret losing something they understand. They regret losing something they don't. When she sees you disappear without a word, without a trace, without a single sign of weakness, her mind will start to spiral. Did he ever really love me? Did I even matter to him? Why isn't he reacting? And that's where the power shift happens. This isn't about playing games. This isn't about revenge. This is about reclaiming your power, about mastering your emotions, about becoming so solid, so unshakable that no one can break you again. So let me ask you, are you done chasing ghosts? Are you done begging for closure? Are you done letting someone else control how you feel? If you're ready to turn heartbreak into power, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I am unshakable. Now let's get into it. Number 1. The power of vanishing. There is no greater shock to the human mind than sudden, unexplained absence. The second you disappear, a void is created, a space that was once filled with your presence, your energy, your attention, now empty. And that emptiness, it's unbearable, because people don't fear rejection, they fear irrelevance. She expects a reaction, she expects you to break, to text, to call, to check in just one last time, because that's what every man before you has done. And when you don't, when you vanish like smoke, leaving no trace of your pain, no hint of your emotions, that's when the uncertainty begins. Did you ever really care? Are you hurting? Or, this is the part that will eat at her, is it possible that she needed you more than you needed her? This is why the first and most powerful move after a breakup is total and complete disappearance. No texts, no calls, no explanations. You don't announce it. You don't post about how you're moving on. You don't try to make her jealous. You just go dark. Because here's the truth. Vanishing isn't weakness. It isn't avoidance. It's strategy. It's the ultimate form of control. It forces her to deal with the reality of her decision. It forces her to question everything she thought she knew about you. But more importantly, it forces you to break free. When you cut off all contact, you sever the invisible chains keeping you tied to the past. Every time you resist the urge to reach out, you regain a piece of your power. Every time you refuse to check her social media, you strengthen your discipline. Every time you choose silence over reaction, you prove to yourself and to her that you are no longer bound by her choices. She will notice your absence. She will wonder. She will think about you, even if she never admits it. And that's when the regret begins. You don't need to chase. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to win her back. Because the moment you become scarce, the moment she realizes she no longer has access to you, that's when she starts to miss you. Not because she suddenly loves you again, but because you have become an unsolved mystery, and nothing haunts the mind more than the unknown. So now the question is, can you handle the silence? Can you resist the temptation to break the spell? Can you embrace the void and let it work in your favor? If you're done giving people unlimited access to your presence, if you're ready to make them feel your absence, comment below. My silence speaks louder than words. Number 2. Emotional indifference is a weapon. Nothing disturbs a person more than realizing they no longer have power over your emotions. When you react, when you argue, when you show pain, it confirms they still have control. But when you remain completely indifferent, when you act like they never mattered, that's when the tables turn. Understand this. Emotion is leverage. If she knows she can still affect you, she wins. If she can make you angry, sad, desperate, she remains in control. Even if she's the one who left, she still owns space in your mind. And the moment someone knows they can influence you, they lose respect for you. Most men fall into the trap of proving they don't care by pretending to be happy, posting on social media, flaunting a new girl too soon, trying too hard to act unaffected. But forced detachment is still attachment. The key is true indifference, calm, effortless, emotionless. When she texts, no response. When she tries to provoke you, no reaction. When she hears about you and wonders how you're doing, nothing. You don't have to be cold, you don't have to be rude, but you do have to be unmoved. This is what Stoics understood better than anyone. The person who controls their emotions controls the game. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Your mind is the fortress. Guard it." She might test you. She might reach out just to see if she can still trigger a reaction. She might even insult you just to get under your skin. And if you give her nothing, no anger, no sadness, no longing, she will start to feel something she never expected, doubt. Because now, instead of being the one who moved on first, she's wondering if she ever really mattered to you at all. And that is a feeling that will keep her up at night. Remember this, indifference is not about proving anything to her. It's about proving something to yourself, that you are no longer ruled by emotions, that you are free, that no one, not her, not anyone, can shake you. If you're done being controlled by emotions, if you're ready to own your mind completely, comment below, "I control my emotions, no one else does." Number 3, the law of scarcity. People don't crave what's easy to get. They crave what they can't have. The moment something becomes rare, its value skyrockets. This is true in economics. It's true in psychology, and it's especially true in relationships. She thought you would always be there, that no matter what she did, no matter how she treated you, you'd still be waiting. That's why leaving you was easy, because she assumed she could always come back. But when you vanish, when you show absolute indifference, when you remove yourself from the equation entirely, that's when the scarcity effect kicks in. Because here's the brutal truth. She never valued you fully while she had you. She took your presence for granted. And now she has to face a reality where you're no longer an option. Scarcity makes people reevaluate what they lost. It makes them reconsider decisions they were once certain about. It triggers fear, the fear that maybe, just maybe, they made the wrong choice. This is why so many people regret breakups only when it's too late. Not because they suddenly realized they were in love with you, but because they suddenly realized they no longer have access to you. And that feeling? That's unbearable. Think about the times you've lost something and only then realized how much it meant to you. It's human nature. We don't appreciate what's always available. We appreciate what's rare. So what do you do now? You make yourself scarce. You don't just disappear, you become completely unavailable. Not just to her, but to the world. You focus on yourself. You work in silence. You stop handing out your time, attention, and energy like it's worthless, because it's not. This isn't about playing games. It's about rewiring the way people perceive you. It's about making sure that from this point forward, your presence is something earned, not something freely given. Because the moment she realizes that the door is locked, that you're not an option, that she might never hear from you again, that's when the regret begins. That's when she starts to see your value, and that's when you no longer care. If you're done being taken for granted, if you're ready to make your presence a privilege, comment below. I am rare, and I act like it. Number 4, becoming unpredictable. Predictability is the death of attraction. The moment someone thinks they have you figured out, the moment they know what you'll do next, you become boring. And nothing kills desire faster than boredom. This is where most men fail after a breakup. They follow a script. They either chase, beg, or go full no contact in a predictable way, waiting, hoping, expecting her to come back. And because it's predictable, it has no power. But what happens when you break the pattern? When she expects you to be hurt but you're calm? When she expects you to reach out but you disappear? When she expects you to act like every other guy, but instead you do the opposite? That's when the uncertainty begins. And uncertainty is what keeps people obsessed. The human brain is wired to chase inconsistency. This is why people get addicted to gambling, to toxic relationships, to anything that gives them just enough unpredictability to keep them hooked. When something is a sure thing, it loses its appeal. But when there's doubt, when there's mystery, when there's a challenge, that's when people can't let go. So here's what you do. You stop being the guy she thinks she knows. Maybe before, you were always available, always responding, always predictable. But now you're unreadable. She has no idea where you are, what you're thinking, or what you're doing. One day, she might catch a glimpse of you, calm, composed, thriving. The next, nothing. Silence. A void she can't fill. And that drives people insane. You see, the moment she left, she expected you to react in a way that confirms her decision. She expected you to be exactly who you've always been. But when you change, when you evolve into something unexpected, she has no choice but to reassess. Who is he now? Did I ever really know him? What else is he capable of? And just like that, she's no longer in control of the narrative. This is why being unpredictable is crucial, because it keeps you in the position of power. It forces her to keep thinking about you, to keep wondering, to keep questioning. And the more she wonders, the deeper she falls into the trap of her own curiosity. If you're done being predictable, if you're ready to become a mystery, comment below. I am unreadable, and they feel it. Number 5, upgrading yourself in silence. Revenge isn't loud. Revenge isn't showing off. Revenge isn't proving anything to her. The coldest, most powerful form of revenge? Self-improvement in absolute silence. Most men make the mistake of trying to prove themselves too soon. They start posting pictures at the gym. They go out of their way to show they're happy without her. They try to make her jealous. And all of this? It screams insecurity, because true power doesn't announce itself. True growth doesn't beg for attention. You don't tell people you're leveling up. You become the upgrade. While she expects you to be sulking, you're working. While she assumes you're broken, you're building. While she thinks she knows exactly who you are, you're transforming into someone unrecognizable. But here's the key. You say nothing. You don't post about it. You don't seek validation. You disappear, and you re-emerge as something better, stronger, smarter, more disciplined. And by the time she realizes it, by the time she hears about you, it's too late. You've already moved beyond her reach. This is how you make them regret losing you, not by words, not by chasing, but by becoming someone they never expected, someone they can never have again. Because here's what happens when you truly improve in silence. You stop seeking validation. You stop craving attention. You stop caring about what she thinks. And the moment you no longer care, that's when she does. Because now you've become the one thing people can't resist, a mystery. People want what they don't understand. They crave what they can't predict. And when she realizes that the version of you she thought she left behind no longer exists, that's when she starts to wonder, what did I lose? Did I make a mistake? Who is he now? But by then she's no longer your focus, because you've outgrown the past. And that is the real win. If you're done proving yourself to others, if you're ready to level up for yourself, comment below, I evolve in silence. They notice when it's too late. Number 6. The cold art of indifference. There is nothing more powerful than making someone feel invisible, not through anger, not through bitterness, but through complete and total indifference. Indifference is not hatred. It's worse. Hatred still means you care. It still means they hold space in your mind. But indifference, it means they don't exist to you anymore. And that realization, that cuts deeper than any words ever could. When she left, she expected one of two things, either desperation or resentment. Either you'd chase her trying to fix things, or you'd lash out, proving you were hurt. Either way, she'd still matter. But when you show nothing, when you treat her departure like a non-event, that's when the discomfort begins. Because nothing makes a person question themselves more than being ignored. She might try to provoke you. She might test you just to see if she can still get a reaction. But if you master this, if you stay completely unshaken, you send a message stronger than any words. You are no longer relevant to my reality, and that's devastating. You see, people don't regret losing love. They regret losing importance. And the second she feels unimportant to you, the second she realizes she has no effect on you anymore, she starts to question everything. Did I ever really matter to him? Was he just pretending? And that thought will keep her up at night. But here's the catch. Indifference only works if it's real. You can't fake this. You have to actually stop caring. And that's where most men fail. They try to use indifference as a tactic, but deep down, they're still checking her social media. They're still wondering if she's thinking about them. They're still attached. True indifference means you let go completely. Not for her, not to get a reaction, but for yourself. Because the truth is, she's not coming back the way you want her to. Even if she does, it will never be the same. And that's why you move forward. Not to hurt her, not to prove anything, but because your life is worth more than waiting on someone who chose to walk away. When you truly embody indifference, you become unstoppable. You become immune to manipulation. You become free. If you're done letting the past control your emotions, if you're ready to let go completely, comment below. What's gone is gone. I feel nothing. Number 7. Social proof and pre-selection. The harsh truth. People don't want what's easy to get. They want what other people want. This is the law of social proof, one of the most powerful forces in human psychology. When she left, she assumed you'd be stuck, that you'd struggle to move on, that you'd be waiting for her, replaying memories in your head. But imagine her shock when she sees the opposite, when she sees you thriving, when she sees you surrounded by people who want to be around you, especially women. Suddenly, you're no longer just her ex. You're desirable. Why? Because attraction isn't just about looks, money, or status. It's about perceived value. And nothing raises your value higher than being wanted by others. It's why luxury brands never go on sale. Why people line up for hours to buy the latest hype item. It's why the moment you stop chasing her, she starts to feel something she didn't expect. Competition. Because now she's not just dealing with the thought of losing you. She's dealing with the thought of someone else having you. And here's the kicker. It doesn't even have to be about dating. Just being seen around other people, being busy, being wanted, being in demand, creates an aura of mystery and desirability. And the less she knows about your life now, the more her mind will fill in the blanks. Who are these people he's spending time with? Is he seeing someone new? Why didn't he fight for me? And that's where the regret begins. Because when a woman sees a man who is truly wanted by others, it forces her to reevaluate what she lost. Not because she suddenly loves you again, but because she no longer has exclusive access to you. But here's where most men mess up. They try too hard. They post staged photos. They force interactions. They make it obvious that they're trying to make her jealous. And that screams desperation. The real power move? Live your life naturally. Build your circle. Be seen without forcing it. Let her notice it on her own. Let her hear about it through others. Let her wonder. Because the less you explain, the more powerful the effect. And by the time she realizes how much your value has risen, you won't even care, because you'll already be too far ahead. If you're done proving your worth and ready to show it instead, comment below. I don't chase, I attract. Number 8. The "you never knew me" effect. Nothing unsettles a person more than realizing the version of you they thought they knew no longer exists. That the man they once had access to, the one who loved them, chased them, waited for them, is gone. When she left, she thought she had you figured out. She assumed she knew how you'd react. That you'd break down, that you'd be predictable, that you'd still be the same man she walked away from. But when she looks at you now, when she hears about you, when she finally sees you again, there's something different. You're unrecognizable. Not just physically, though that helps. Not just financially, though that adds weight. But mentally, energetically, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the way you move through the world as if nothing can touch you, it makes her wonder, did I ever really know him? Was he just pretending? Or was I blind to who he truly was? And that doubt, that eats at people. Because when someone realizes they misjudged you, when they realize they had something valuable but only recognized it after losing it, the regret hits 10 times harder. The key to pulling this off? True evolution, not faking it, not using it as a trick to get her back, but genuinely becoming someone she would never expect, someone who leveled up beyond her reach. If you were weak, now you're disciplined. If you were desperate, now you're detached. If you were predictable, now you're unreadable. If you once needed her validation, now you don't need anyone's. And that's the shift. Because now she's not just seeing a change, she's seeing an entirely different man. A man she no longer has access to. A man who moved past her completely. And here's the best part. By the time she realizes what she lost, you won't even care. Because you'll look back and think, why did I ever let her affect me in the first place? If you're done proving yourself to people who never truly saw you, if you're ready to become someone they can never figure out, comment below, the old me is dead. This is my rebirth. Number 9. The art of letting go completely. Let's be honest, most people never truly let go. They pretend to move on. They distract themselves. They act like they don't care. But deep down, they're still holding on to the past, to the what-ifs, to the hope that one day things might change. And that's weakness. Because the truth is, real power comes from complete detachment, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. The moment you let go, not just of her, but of the idea of her, you unlock a level of freedom that most men will never experience. She's no longer your problem, no longer your concern. no longer even a thought. Not because you're angry, not because you're bitter, but because you've outgrown the version of you that cared. Letting go means you stop replaying the past in your head. You stop checking to see what she's doing. You stop wondering if she'll regret it. You stop caring whether she does or not, because the second she walked away, her relevance expired. But here's where most men get it wrong. They think letting go means pushing emotions down, suppressing pain, pretending they don't feel anything. That's not real detachment. Real detachment is acceptance. It's understanding that whatever happened, happened, that there's no going back, and that's perfectly fine. Marcus Aurelius said it best. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. She is an outside event. She is not within your control. And the moment you fully accept that, you're free. And here's the real paradox. When you let go completely, that's when she feels it the most. Not when you go no contact as a tactic. Not when you ignore her but secretly hope she notices. But when you genuinely move forward, when you stop reacting, when you stop caring, that's when she feels your absence in the deepest way possible. But by then, it won't matter to you, because you'll be gone. If you're done carrying dead weight, if you're ready to release the past for good, comment below. I let go completely. Nothing holds me back. Number 10. The ultimate move. Forgetting them first. Most people move on at the same pace. A breakup happens and both parties feel the void. There's pain, nostalgia, maybe even second thoughts. But over time, life pulls them in different directions. Eventually, one of them moves on completely. But what happens when one person forgets first? When one person erases the other from their mind so fast, so effortlessly, that it feels like the past never even existed? That's the ultimate power move. And here's why. It flips the script. The one who forgets first controls the emotional narrative. The one who forgets first moves forward without looking back. The one who forgets first forces the other person to question everything. She expected to leave a mark on you. She expected you to be affected. She thought she'd always exist somewhere in your thoughts, even if you moved on. But when she realizes that you erased her before she even had a chance to miss you, that's when the regret becomes real. Because in her mind, you were supposed to need time. You were supposed to feel the loss. But instead, you treated her departure like a non-event. This isn't about faking it. This isn't about pretending you don't care while secretly stalking her online. This is about training your mind to detach so ruthlessly, so completely, that her name barely registers anymore. Here's how you do it. No reminiscing. The past is dead. Stop revisiting old memories like they hold any value. No curiosity. Who she's with, what she's doing, it doesn't matter. Stop checking, stop wondering, stop caring. No emotional leftovers. Anger, resentment, longing. It all keeps you tied to her. Drop it. Not for her. For you. This is how you reclaim your mind. This is how you break free. Because the moment you forget first, the moment she realizes she no longer holds any space in your world, that's when she feels the weight of her decision. And that's when the regret sets in. But by then, you won't even notice. Because while she's thinking about the past, you're already too deep into your future. If you're done holding on to dead memories, if you're ready to erase what no longer serves you, comment below. I forget first. My future is all that matters. You want to know the real secret? The real coldest thing you can do after a breakup? It's not revenge. It's not making her jealous. It's not waiting for the day she regrets losing you. It's not caring if she ever does. Because at the end of the day, this was never about her. It was never about making her feel anything. It was always about you, your power, your peace, your ability to walk away from anything or anyone without hesitation. That's what makes a man dangerous. That's what makes a man untouchable. You mastered your emotions. You vanished without explanation. You became unreadable. You stopped chasing and made yourself scarce. You upgraded in silence. You embraced indifference. You let go. And most importantly, You forgot first. And now you're free. No more waiting, no more looking back, no more wondering what could have been, because the truth is, this was the best thing that ever happened to you. It forced you to become stronger, wiser, better. So let me ask you, what will you do with this new power? If you're done with the past, if you're ready to step into the future without hesitation, comment below, "I am free, and I never look back." Now, before you go, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and remember this, the strongest man is the one who needs no one. Stay cold, stay powerful, stay stoic.